Hello, today we're going to focus on a writing lesson and we're going to work on our journal entries that we usually do. So these are typical journal activities that we do in class every month. So today we are going to focus, or I'm going to focus on journal entry number 3. So in this case, what I need you guys to do is you'll go ahead and log in and you'll complete this on your own as well. I'm going to model the instructions for you and then you'll have an opportunity to go ahead and log in and complete this under your own ULS login. So this is one of the pages we use. We use either this one or this one. So since you guys will have to be completing it online, where we usually print out the picture icons and have the boys activate a switch to complete their journal, you guys will be doing this online. So this is going to be your best option. So we've been talking about money, earning money, getting paid, buying things that we want. So one of the things in this journal entry focuses on is doing chores at home and what chores you participate in at home. So what we would do at school is we would cut out each of these pictures. We'd print these pictures and cut them out, and we would put them on some type of communication device, either a spinner that we use or a voice output device, and each of the boys would choose which words they want to complete the writing sentence. What I recommend that you do at home is go ahead and write each of these words on a note card or provide some type of icon or object to represent each of the chores that you would like to present to them. So if you wanted them to be able to have a choice between washing the dishes and feeding a dog, you might hold up a spoon or a dog dish or a little baggie with some dog food in it. And then hold those two choices up and ask them, do you want to wash the dishes while you're holding up the spoon, or do you want to feed the dog? And that would be a good way to use real objects in order for them to make sure that they are able to choose what they want to say in their journal writing. So based on what answer they choose, then let's say they reached for and touched the dog food. So then you would go ahead and you would fill that in when you log in and do this under their own ULS login. And then to feed, I use, and here they would decide, what do they use then? So if they choose feeding a dog, then you would need to make sure, or feeding a pet, I should say, then you need to make sure that one of the choices that they're given is that they use pet food. You don't want to give them a choice of soap and a paper towel to feed the dog. So what I would do at school is we would have for errorless choices, we'd have pet food written on both sides of the voice output device for them to choose, or we would put pet food as the correct answer and one item as the incorrect answer to see if they were able to start differentiating what they would need to use in order to feed the dog. So for you, I would hold up the bag of pet food. I will use pet food, and I would go ahead and use a secondary choice. I would go ahead probably and use pet food in a little baggie and a paper towel or kitchen dish soap. And see if you can start getting them to scan between two items and choose the correct item. So if you were going to feed your pet, you would need to use pet food. The chore takes me, and then this is where you could talk about the time. How long would it take for them to do that? And then again, this one I would probably just have fun with, and I would hold up a piece of paper with the time written on it for them to choose, or I would let them just, if you're using a touch screen on the iPad, go ahead and just touch the one they want, or have an object represent a designated amount of time, like the red block represents 5 minutes and the blue block represents 15 minutes. If they're anything like that, my kids, the poor dog, it takes them 2 hours to feed them because they just keep stalling. But hopefully Landon and Arion don't keep stalling like that, like my boys do. Anyway, that will give you an idea of how to complete a journal activity. Take a picture if you'd like when you're working on it, or I'll be able to check when I log into your ULS to see what assignments you've been completing and how it's going. But journal entries are always something we have fun doing at school, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Have a good day.